Finerman, and this is your Fast Money Trade School. Feel like you're getting lost at sea in the stock market? One tip to find your way: follow the whales, Wall Street's most powerful investors. These heavy hitters have to disclose their biggest holdings. Just check out a 13F form filed quarterly to see what Buffett or Icahn have been buying. But before you dive in head first, remember, even whales can get beached. Class dismissed.
I'm a whale watcher. I'm a whale watcher. I'm a whale watcher. I'm a whale watcher. Are you? Does this market have you down? Well, then let's do some Wall Street whale watching. Hello, I'm Brian Mckeon, partner at the JMB FLP, and today we'll be discussing whale watching by reviewing numbers 71 through 75 of my list of the 100 top traders. Today we'll be looking at number 71, Bill Nygren of the Oakmark funds. Number 72, Allianz Dividend Value. 73, Ronald Muhlenkamp. 74, Pzena Investment Management. And number 75, Level Global Investors. This strategy has put me in the top 13% in this year's CNBC tournament, with average returns of over 17%. Also in this summer's tournament, I finished in the top 1% of the tournament with 10-week returns of over 48%. Also in last year's tournament, I finished in the top 7% with 10-week returns of over 19%. And even beating this man, Chris Gardner. Chris Gardner is a celebrity trader and the subject of the Will Smith movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. Now I find these people in such magazines as Forbes and Trader Monthly, and on free websites like Stock Picker, The Motley Fool Caps, and Covestor. Then I merely average out their picks through these free websites. Now, of course, I'd like to remind you that all analyst recommendations are as of today, December 5th, 2008. Now, first we'll look at number 75, Level Global Investors. You see some moderate buys from his portfolio with Dividend, Charles Schwab, Pzena, and TAP. All of those would be considered moderate buys at this time. Next, we move on to Pzena Investment Management. He has some strong buys here with Johnson & Johnson and Walmart. Of course, you also see his moderate buys with Amgen, BP, SRE, and BMY. Those would be considered moderate buys at this time. Next, we move on to Ronald Muhlenkamp. His moderate buys are ConocoPhillips, BHP, Devon, and Mo. Next, we have Allianz Dividend Value with Chevron and Norfolk Southern as his strong buys, and his moderate buys with ConocoPhillips, SRE, Kraft, and Mo. Finally, today we look at Bill Nygren of the Oakmark funds. His strong buys include Abbott Labs, McDonald's, Walmart. All of those would be considered strong buys at this time. And his moderate buys are BMY, Instl, RTN, and Yum. Now, of course, I remind you that all analyst recommendations are as of December 5th, 2008. So what we merely did here today was we reviewed these portfolios on Stock Picker and averaged out their stocks through these free websites to get an average analyst rankings. So if you'd like to do the same, you could merely put these into Stock Picker to see their portfolios and average out their plays through these free websites. Now in review, the strong buys of today are Abbott, Chevron, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, Norfolk Southern, and Walmart. Moderate buys are also here for you as well. Now moving on to my disclosure disclaimer time. Disclaimer: I am not a licensed investment advisor, and the investments I am showing you today are what I'm doing for my family and friends' accounts. Also, I currently own shares of Abbott Labs, Bank of America, Citigroup, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, MetLife, Morgan Stanley, and Walmart. So, in closing, this is Brian Mckeon from the JMB FLP saying thank you and see you next time for I'm a Whale Watcher.